Okay, I've struggled and strained and groaned and finally got the outhouse up and off its base there and moved over out of the way. And then I got my little shovel out and almost worked up the sweat here digging a hole. Got a new vault made and got a new hole, start of a new hole, so I try not to get any blisters there digging that out, but I just got to finish up making that hole fit the vault, get it set in there, and we can then I'll strain myself and try to get that moved over and set up on it. So, making progress getting a new outhouse made. Alright, we got the outdoor composting toilet moved. Had to kind of take a break there, had to go dig the bobcat out and dig some of the clay out of that pile and bring it over here to cap the old hole. We took and rolled up our sidewalk and moved it out of the way. Now we've got it unrolled and spread out over here, a little different angle, and got the old track off of the dump tractor that broke over there for another little sidewalk off that direction. We got gutters up on the house. I just had a collection system for a while of roofing tin down here on the ground, but it splashed so much that we weren't getting very good recover. So we put new gutters up there, made a little, there's a downspout for the gutter, and it comes into ABS pipe, sewer pipe basically. We've got an elbow there where it turns and then goes down into 1.5-inch pipe, which goes into the cistern there for the filler. And we've got a little drop leg right here. This is a dump valve that you use on an RV. So this section here will fill up with water first, with the dirty water and debris when it first starts raining from the roof, and it'll fill this section up, and then once it fills up to this level, then the water will go on over into the tank, and then every so often we can just come and dump this out, the dirty water out of it. So there's the water tank. See, they got the 1.5-inch tube that goes down into the water tank, and I put it down low so that it'd be covered up and below the frost line. And then we've got a leg that goes up and over to just about the height of, just below the height of the water tank. And so when the water gets up that full, the water will spill over out of that and down into the to the drain, so it doesn't just run off from the tank. And we got the liner in the tank, and it's starting to see water coming in. There's the inflow. You got water coming in there now. It's just about up to the inflow, so I had to get that. This rain, it's gonna fill up pretty fast. So we got the tank all cleaned out earlier this year. Emptied it out, scrubbed it clean, put the liner in, and now I'm waiting for the tank to fill up with water so it gets all of the air out between the liner and the tank before I finish clamping it off. I've got the tank. I split a garden hose and put over the lip of the tank to keep the liner from cutting on it. And then I take a 1.5-inch PVC pipe and cut a groove in it and widen it out with heat, and then put it over the top of the lip, and then take the heat gun and heat it back up and clamp it down tight to clamp it on. And I'll take some of the foam pipe insulation, put around over that for and then we'll put the top on the tank. It won't cut into that. It'll make a nice tight seal around it. So that's coming. It should fill up now pretty quick the way it's raining here. Okay, this is our water tank cistern. You catch water off the roof. And we're only catching water off of half of the roof right now, but that tank is about 12 feet in diameter and about 10 foot high. We did have it filled up with water, and then I didn't have anything going into it, so we kind of let it run down and got it emptied out, washed all out, cleaned all up and everything, and then got a vinyl liner that we put in it. The tank is aluminum, corrugated aluminum like a big culvert, and get the vinyl liner that fits in it. And I got a 1.5-inch outlet for it. And what I did was I plumbed it in, the 1.5-inch outlet, and I got some old 6-inch pipe that we salvaged off of a job. It's just stuff that was thrown away, and I put the 1.5-inch pipe inside of the 6-inch pipe and insulated around it, and I've got a cutout there. I'll put a 4-inch pipe going up for a standoff and put a shutoff on it, a handle for a shutoff on it, so when we bury all of this, the 1.5-inch pipe is protected, and then I can bury it and turn it on and off as I need to. So that's the main valve there. When I come out, see, this is just a 4-inch PVC fitting, which will fit down in that hole, and then I put PVC standoff coming up out of that for a shutoff. This is the leg that then goes to the house, and then we got another standoff out there, and another leg that will go out and just terminate for use outside of the house someplace. And so I didn't have, so that runs down to 4-inch ABS, and when I poured the footings, I put 3 wall penetrations in there, 4-inch ABS. There's one there. I just got it turned out and going down. I run the water in through that one, and that one is blank for now, but with potential of having something for it later. Look through here, you can see there's where the inlet pipe comes in from the downspout, and then that jack leg going up is, see, that goes, that's a 2-inch pipe. It's an overflow pipe for the cistern. This is what it looks like from this side, and it goes up. It's not quite as tall as what the tank is, so the tank won't overfill, but any water when it comes in that's more than what the tank is will go up that and go down that drain, and then just drain out. This goes down to 6-inch drain pipe underneath, or 4-inch drain pipe underneath here. Okay, this is our new floor. This is one in the basement of the house. Those are ICFs, insulated concrete forms, and then the house is way up there. So anyway, that's an 8-foot door that was put into the house when we poured the footing or foundation, and we just put the floor in the basement this summer. Just got finished with it. There's a drain grate right there just inside the door, and then over there on that side is PEX pipe coming out for in-floor heat. We've got loops of that in the floor here. Okay, this here is the water tank, and right down here is where the water line comes in from outside. Now see, I have a heat tape on that water line for now. I shouldn't need that once I get everything all buried, but for right now it's still exposed. But that's where the water line comes in, an 1.5-inch water line, shut off, and then got another shut off there for a drain. and it goes on up and into the water pump and out the water pump, and I have to build we're doing laundry, so the water pump's working now. But that black line goes on down to the bathhouse where the washer and dryer are and the shower room and stuff like that for now. And hopefully I'll put a better manifold on that to distribute the water, and we'll bring the washer and dryer and stuff into the house here. And then that black ABS pipe there, that will work for a vent for the dryer for the time being.